Hey there, welcome back to our channel. This is Alankrita with one more chapter of class 9th biology. Why do we fall ill? In this video, you'll find all important questions for your exams. So revise and be exam ready from now. What is health? Health implies the idea of being well. It is a state of being well enough to function well physically, mentally and socially. What do you mean by disease? Disease means disease or discomfort. Who is a healthy person? A person who is socially, mentally and physically fit is a healthy person. Who is disease-free person? A person whose body or organs are working properly. What are the significance of being healthy? Healthy attitude, best and proper working, energetic ability, and it promotes joyful life. What is the difference between healthy and disease-free person? Definition of health differs from person to person. A healthy person can be disease-free, but a disease-free person may not be healthy. When we think about health, we think about societies and communities, while when we think about disease, we think about individual sufferers. What are the personal and communitive issues of being healthy? The health of all organisms depend on their surroundings or physical environment. Human beings live in societies, so social environment also matters. To ensure it, we can have better hygiene, clean surrounding, proper drainage, waste disposal system, and safe drinking water, plus health care facilities. What are the factors of individual health? Physical and social environment, public cleanliness, and unique potential. Write the difference between congenital and acquired diseases. Congenital diseases are diseases obtained by birth, for example, genetic disorder. Acquired diseases are diseases obtained after birth, for example, cough and cold. Write the differences between acute and chronic diseases. Acute diseases are diseases that last for very short period of time and it can be recovered, for example, cough or cold. But chronic diseases can last for a long time, even lifetime, and there is no complete recovery even after the treatment. For example, elephantiasis and cancer. Write the differences between signs and symptoms. Symptoms are the effects or discomfort recognized by the affected person. These indicates that there may be a disease but not about what the disease is. For example, headache or cough. Signs are the collected information of affected person. It gives more indication about a particular disease. For example, rashes, swelling of glands, etc. What causes diseases? Diseases are due to not being healthy, lack of good nourishment, and also the genetic differences. However, there are two causes, immediate and contributory. Immediate causes are the effects that are shown immediately after being diseased. Its factors are both internal and external. Microbes like bacteria, virus, and worms like tapeworms, etc. Diseases like cough or cold has immediate causes, whereas diseases like genetic disorder or jaundice has contributory causes that has the effects that are not observed immediately, and its factors can be direct or indirect. What are the differences between infectious and non-infectious diseases? Infectious diseases can be spread by contact as they are communicable and they are caused by infectious agents or pathogens, and it also has immediate effect. And the diseases are AIDS, influenza, etc. Non-infectious diseases cannot be spread by contact because they are non-communicable. Also, they are not caused by pathogens but by factors. It has contributory effects, and the examples are cancer, Alzheimer's, etc. What are infectious agents? Organisms that can cause infections are infectious agents. Write some diseases caused by following: virus, AIDS, influenza, bacteria, TB, diarrhea, protozoa, kala-azar and malaria, fungi, allergy, skin infection, worms, elephantiasis and ringworm, deficiency, goiter, night blind. What are antibiotics? Antibiotics are chemical substances which fight against pathogens. They block the bacterial processes that builds the cell wall. It means they break cell wall of bacteria. The growing bacteria cannot make cell wall, cannot divide cell, and so it dies. Some examples are penicillin, tetracycline. Why does antibiotic affect germs and not us? This is because they break cell wall of bacteria, and anyway human cells don't have cell wall. Why antibiotics work on bacteria but not on viruses? This is because antibiotics commonly block biochemical pathways important for bacteria, but viruses do not use these pathways at all. What are airborne diseases and what is its major factor of spread? These are the diseases transmitted through air. For example, common cold, COVID-19, TB, pneumonia, etc. Overcrowded and poorly ventilated housing is a major factor in the spread of these types of diseases. Waterborne diseases are the diseases that are spread through water. For example, cholera, typhoid, and diarrhea. They spread in absence of safe supplies of drinking water. Explain the means of a spread of disease. Diseases are caused either directly or indirectly. Directly it is caused by physical contact like corona, and by soil like tetanus, by air like influenza, by animal like rabies, by sexual contact like AIDS, and by deficiency like goiter. Indirectly it is caused by contact with food, water, vomit, causing diseases like food poisoning, cholera, and skin infection respectively. Define vectors. Write examples. Carriers that carry infecting agents from sick person to another potential host are called vectors. The commonest vector is mosquito and other examples are houseflies. What are the factors on which signs and symptoms depend? These are tissue-specific organs, body immune system, and number of microbes. What is immune system and what is the role of immune system? Immune system is self-defensing system of the body. When immune system first sees an infectious microbe, it responds against it and then remembers it specifically. And next time it responds with even great vigor. 26. What is inflammation? An active immune system recruits many cells to the affected tissues to kill pathogens. This recruitment process is called inflammation. What are the effects of inflammation? The local effects are swelling and pain, and general effect includes fever. Symptoms are usually because of inflammation. On what does the severity of disease manifestation depends on? It depends on the number of microbes in the body that is determined by the immune system. Weak immune system means more microbes that will be life-threatening, and a strong immune system means less microbes and this will have minor effect on the body. What is organ and tissue-specific manifestation? It refers to certain organs, tissues, or body parts where the microorganisms affect a person's body. Different types of microbes home in on different body parts. This is also connected to the point of entry and target. For example, if they enter from air via nose, they are likely to go to lungs. Also, signs and symptoms of a disease depends on tissue or organ which it targets. Also, tissue or organ-specific manifestation is used to diagnose the diseases. What are the principles of treatment? To reduce the effects of disease and to kill the cause of the diseases. How do we kill microbes? By using medicines that kills them, and by using antibiotics or by using antiviral drugs, etc. Why making antiviral medicines is harder than that of antibacterial medicines? This is because viruses have very few biochemical mechanisms of their own. They enter in our cells and use our machinery. What are the 3 limitations of this approach to deal with infectious diseases? They are: body functions are damaged and may never recover completely. Treatment will take time, likely to be bedridden. And it also may spread the infection. How can we prevent diseases? There are 2 ways to prevent diseases, general and specific. In general way, we can have balanced diet, physical exercise, and also we can prevent exposure. And in a specific way, we can prefer immunization and vaccination. What is the basis of principle of immunization? Having the disease once is a means of preventing subsequent attacks of the same disease. Next time, immune system responds with even great vigor. Vaccines are weakened or dead pathogens which provide immunity. Some examples are BCG, DPT, AVA, OPV, and MMR. So that was all in this chapter. I hope now you're well aware of each point in this topic. Time बचा है तो read NCERT one time thoroughly and exam फोड़ के आना. All the best!